No, you shouldn't do like Winnie the Pooh. Anyways,
Hey,
me and Matt Killer Kyle live chat. And yes, if you could tell by the title, me and Matt is psychic. And I don't know if you saw this on your news feed or not, but yeah, it is in fact Tammy Cinch got life in prison, or a couple years in prison, for manslaughter.
I think my brother, that's just coincidence.
True. Well, I mean,
Like,
it's a given, right?
Well-
I guess.
manslaughter, that's. See, this is what I mean when I say the judicial system is fucked.
Okay.
Because to me, the definition of manslaughter would be going to somebody's house, you break in with a machete, let's say.
Right.
You find whoever the fuck, you kill them,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hack up their body and you bury it, or you get rid of the body however you can. In this particular situation, I would say this was a case of drunk driving.
Yeah.
Because manslaughter, that takes it to a completely different level, and a level that is more than what was initially described
Mm-hmm.
in the about what happened in the first place.
I mean, look, I know that people don't necessarily mean to murder anyone or whatever, but when you drive drunk or whatever, like on pills, and you or you kill somebody, you know. And this isn't the first time that Tammy's gotten in trouble.
No.
So I mean, she deserves whatever the fuck she gets.
Like you drive drunk and you hit somebody, you kill them. You 100% deserve the punishment you get.
Yes.
It's just they say manslaughter, and it's like all it is was a car accident, a car crash,
Mm-hmm.
and the driver of the vehicle died. Where does the term? Where? What is that fine line between what is manslaughter and what isn't manslaughter?
Yeah, I guess.
Because you look at the word, okay, that word manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Slaughter means you not only do you kill them, but you cut up their body. In my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But anyways, yeah, she's going to prison. So
Yeah.
I don't wish ill on anybody, but how many chances are you gonna give somebody before they go, hey, I'm fucking up. I better get my shit together.
Maybe 2 years in prison will be the right thing to where she goes, okay, I spent 2 years in prison for, killing somebody, drunk driving. I gotta get my fucking shit together.
Exactly.
And you know what? I was a little exaggerative when we were first initially during the video talking about this, but it's like there's got to be something going on with her to where like she she keeps doing it
Yeah.
because like you would think after one time of being a drunk and having your demons, you would and then you get yourself clean, you'd be done with it. But like, is it like Tammy's just gone through so much shit in her life that she keeps you know not the word relapsing comes to mind, but that's not like relapsing to me. That involves drugs.
Drugs and alcohol. Yeah.
Well, like yeah, like you keep going back to the way you were.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be bringing this up, but we're already here. What the fuck? Please forgive me. It's to me, it's the same case as China.
Pretty
Like
much.
she would have, she would do get she her main vice was alcohol,
Yes.
and so she would go through whatever with alcohol for however long. Then she'd get clean, and then something bad would happen. She'd go back into drinking alcohol and being and it's just kept going back and forth. She'd get clean, something would happen, she'd relapse, she'd sober up again, and it was just a vicious cycle. And it seems to be that it's the same case in the case of Sunny.
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, there hasn't been anything anything in the news, uh, whether it be like the wrestling dirt sheets, or whatever, saying, "Oh, Tammy has gotten a divorce, or her mom died, or she I don't fucking know."
Mm-hmm.
She went through going through a crisis of some kind or whatever, and it just started drinking again.
Yeah.
And see,
Yeah.
in the case, like in their case, and in the case of a lot of people, whenever they have an issue, whether it be stress or uh, just things get too much for them, generally their first instinct is to go to drugs, alcohol,
Oh yeah.
whatever, to deal with whatever they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way it is. And then in a lot of cases, for people that are, let's say, a recovering alcoholic, it can be a nightmare.
Oh yeah. Like there is people that will go 20 years, 10 years without a drink, and then that's all of a sudden, they have one sip of alcohol and that's it.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper, for example. Vincent Fernier was a raging alcoholic in the 70s. And then he got clean. And then around 82, he was with his wife. She had some wine for some reason. And then she went to leave the room and he took a sip and that was it.
Mm.
Started drinking again.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years later, he got help again and close to death, but then again, he survived and has been sober for over 30 years.
Yeah.
So it does happen. You can relapse at any time, and it's up to you, the individual, whether you want to get help or not.
Yes, exactly.
So, I mean, that's just the way it is, and that's, you know, it's kind of, we all know somebody that's gone through shit
Mm.
and has seeked help and they're fine. So,
Yeah. Now, I mean, for those people that have, gone through alcohol, being a drug addict or an alcoholic and has seeked help, kudos to you, whether it be through Narcotics Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous or however you have gone through whatever process you have taken to get clean.
yes.
There are some people that have gotten, sobered up or gotten clean. Well, maybe not necessarily gotten clean, but definitely gotten sober at least
Right.
without any help. I've talked about this quite a few times. My dad, he drank, quite heavily for many years when I was younger, and then he eventually like he would drink, but it would be very, very rarely, once in a while. And then it eventually got to a point where he lost interest in alcohol because it was like, it didn't really do anything for him.
Right.
Like when you drank, heavily, it was, be hanging out with some buddies and, you drink, you have fun, whatever the hell, and then, get drunk and, do some stupid shit you do when you're drunk, generally. And yeah, my dad just quit drinking on his own, like cold turkey, and hasn't touched a bottle in like 10, 11 years or so.
Hmm.
Mm. Now, if you are able to do it on your own, that's great. There's nothing saying there's anything wrong with, getting help. It's, by all means, if you feel like you need the help, get the help.
Yeah.
It was just for him, he got to a point where it, like I said, the alcohol, he didn't have any interest in the alcohol anymore. It didn't do anything for him anymore.
Yeah, like in the case of my uncle, one of my uncles, he drank for he drank since he was a teenager, I'm sure, but it was just, the doctor said if you have one more ounce of liquor, then you're fucked. So, you know what? He's been sober for, I want to say, 5 years, and I think that's amazing. It's, again, up to you on if you want to stick with that or not. And that's just the way life is. And I know even smoking,
Mm-hmm.
and it's another really nasty habit. I knew somebody who smoked or had not smoked for 6 years, quit for 6 years, and then, like, I saw her and she's like, "Oh yeah, I got back to smoking again," and it was,
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, and that's the thing with China. I mean, she, tried to get sober
Mm-hmm.
and she tried to get help, and then they did that documentary, and yeah, she basically died. She was found, and it's a fucking shame, and it's a wonder how a lot of wrestlers or athletes in general who have had addiction, who were close to death, are still here.
Yeah. You want or hearing about China's story, and it's like you just feel sorry for the woman because she would get clean, get sober, and be sober for a little while, and then something would happen, and she'd go right back to it. And it's like, dear God, that poor woman. And it's like I said, she she really, I don't really think she had any other means of um, dealing with whatever it was that happened. So she would turn back. It was like alcohol was her best friend,
Yeah.
which is sad, but you know.
Anyways, on a later note, I
Yeah.
just uploaded, if you already haven't seen it, the predictions for Under Siege.
Yeah.
And then Under Siege is tonight. We'll be doing a play-by-play.
Yes.
And then midnight tonight, I have WrestleMania Backlash. Or we have WrestleMania Backlash.
Right.
Which I think is going to be very interesting.
Oh yes.
So
Yeah.
stay tuned for that.
You had come on right near the end, but earlier today I did a live on Facebook, and I ordered breakfast from Wendy's. I ordered their seasoned fries, wedges, and their breakfast baconator. Really, really good stuff.
Right.
And one, I actually have it with me. It would appear now as if Wendy's now has. I shouldn't say appear. Wendy's now has gone to plastic cups.
Okay.
Soda for like sodas and that.
Right.
Because for years they had the paper cups, and so and then you just when you're done you throw them out, or you can recycle them. So I think when they decided to go to plastic to make it easier or more recyclable, I don't know.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what everyone's doing nowadays, and they're trying to save the environment, but whatever.
And it's even like I said, too, Tim Hortons is going to like recyclable cups or reusable cups, and I think I said compostable or biodegradable. There's another thing in there too. You've seen commercials on it for TV, but yeah, it's like I said though, if you enjoy Wendy's, you like Wendy's, and you just want to get, I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was in McDonald's on Tuesday, and I ordered a quarter pounder with cheese. Obviously, that's always going to be my go-to. But
Yeah.
I end up, every time I eat McDonald's, I go, why am I eating this?
Mm.
And it's funny because I've never thought about it. Like, I mean, obviously, when you're a kid,
Yeah.
it's a treat. Everyone enjoys it.
Yes.
Your children will enjoy it. As you get older, your tastes change.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like their burgers have lost my interest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine for every once in a blue moon, but
Oh yeah.
I basically just go for the McDonald's, which is odd for a burger place, but
Yeah, like even to order breakfast from like a fast food place, it's not something you're gonna do all the time. It's like you're in a listen, you're in a hurry to get to work and you want to just get something for breakfast quickly. You can go to wherever and get breakfast, or you're going on a long road trip and you want to get on the road. Let's say go to Toronto. Let's say you want to get on the road and get to at least get on the 401 before it gets too hectic.
yeah,
So you go to wherever, and, quickly stop for breakfast, and then go on your merry way.
yeah. See, I don't order breakfast when I go to fast food. That's just me.
Yeah,
I mean, it would be interesting to try that breakfast baconator or whatever, but I
yeah,
mean, it's like Wendy's, even. Like, I don't, unless it's a new type of burger, I just don't have any interest.
yeah,
Now, obviously, we've had the Dirty Burger in Peterborough,
right,
so which is where we're from, duh. And for those of you that don't know, and yeah, that place is amazing, and you can
yes,
get some really nice burgers.
yeah,
You don't have to go to McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King,
yeah,
wherever. But I mean, that's the thing, and that's just the way it is. Your tastes change, and
yeah,
someday you're not gonna enjoy it as much. But
yeah.
so yeah, tonight we're gonna watch Under Siege and do a play-by-play for that.
We'll see how that goes, considering we were doing the play-by-play for Rebellion. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We got it all done. It was
Yeah, this is gonna be
pain
fucking
in the ass.
yeah. This is gonna be interesting.
So we'll
Hopefully,
see how tonight goes.
hopefully it works, and obviously we'll do a play-by-play for Backlash, and I know that's gonna work because it's gonna be on the fucking TV.
Yeah, exactly.
So, anyways, yeah. So for Matt and Kyle, me, Matt, and Killer Kyle. Yes, I forgot we're not doing Facebook. We will talk to you later. Bye bye.
Deuces.
Yeah.